And I'm Raja Maples. Our top story tonight. The investigation is underway after a driver of a vehicle hit a man at 39th and Broadway in Quincy this afternoon.
Now, police say the incident was a serious crash. It happened in the eastbound lanes. Traffic was redirected into the westbound lane while first responders were there on the scene. Police say the man who was hit was taken to Blessing Hospital with unknown injuries. It's still not clear, though, who might have been at fault. The investigation's ongoing and